Hello everyone and welcome to a special edition of Joburgtoday. I'm your host, Lure Viaji.
And Tlotleho Khosilenzwe.
And any plans for the festive season?
I mean, there's not much to do given COVID-19 regulations, but the City Parks and Zoo is running its annual Festival of Lights, which is set to run for the duration of the festive season. And the best part is, Leroy, that you don't even need to leave town to enjoy it. One way to celebrate Christmas this year is through a night visit to the zoo, where you're set to be dazzled with lights and performances. After months of being on the national lockdown, everyone agrees that an enchanting experience such as this is very much needed.
Loving it, the lights, the crowd, the entertainment, and really enjoying it.
I think it's important to have such events because firstly we've gone through so much within 2020 and people need to just lay back.
It's been so magical. I think it's nice to get out of the house because we've been locked up and we've had to socially distance, which is completely okay, but I think that it's nice to do something outside where you can still socially distance, everyone's wearing their masks.
Come here, rejuvenate, relax, and just thank yourself for coming through this pandemic. I mean, it's been quite difficult for most of us, and for you to come here, relax, have a fantastic evening.
Joburg City Parks and Zoo encourages friends and families to take a tranquil walk through the zoo and see and feel the magic of the festive season.
If you look at it, I mean, people have been indoors for the better part of the year. This is an opportunity to be outdoors and, of course, observing all the COVID-19 protocols. At night, enjoy the lights in their various form and enjoy the music.
The festival is in collaboration with City Power, which is responsible for bringing the zoo alive at night with lights.
Events like this, they help us to just find that point of exhaling all the pressure points and also resetting for the next day. For us to be productive, we need to pause at times without neglecting our duties, but it's very critical for the emotional balance.
Performances included the famous Joburg Ballet's Nutcracker, which they say has a taste of the Joburg life with a twist.
I think it's important to be out here firstly because this is our first actual public performance this year due to COVID. So we're very excited just to be out here and perform again.
Wow, that sounds like a really great idea, but it also reminds me of something else that you can do, and that's explore the city of Joburg. All you need to do is just hop onto the city sightseeing bus.
City sightseeing is literally a link to all the attractions that are in Johannesburg. We link you to Soweto, we link you to the CBD on a hop-on, hop-off basis, and you'll get to experience so much that Johannesburg has to offer.
We are the magnet of tourism. And the nice thing about Johannesburg is that it's both leisure and business. Whereas other destinations or some of our sister cities, it is predominantly leisure, but we have a combination of both. So we have a lot to be proud of as Joburgers.
Why would you say this is the most vibrant part of Soweto?
The people. It begins with the people. Now, when I say people, I mean they're the ones who opened up their hearts to move forward. I mean to say, like back then and today is different. Back then you wouldn't find the life in which you find today in Soweto. So it all began with the locals who live around here, which you're still playing a very big role in the tourism industry rather.
We are now standing on the famous street in the world, Vilakazi Street, outside the house of our former president, Nelson Mandela, which is what makes the street so famous, but it's famous for other reasons as well. Sipiwe will expand for us.
So now where we're at is the stand 8115, which is the very house which Mr. Nelson Mandela used to stay in with the very wife, Miss Winnie Madikizela Mandela. So now the house you see on the background there is in a form of a matchbox house. Original, it was burnt before but rebuilt again to its original structure, where that very big company was Standard Bank, coming in a form of an endorsement to revamp this whole place as you see it now being opened in such an image of a memorial. There's this different type of feeling inside this part of Soweto. Everything it is that you'd love to see, township life, urban life, it's all basically found here.
Hi, I'm Danny Glover, and you're watching Joburg Today.